What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we're going to look at pictures from the Japan Model Hobby Show. And these are all of the grayscale pictures of the, for one, we're going to see the new Transformers Cross Evangelion. We're also going to see the new Overgear figures, including their alt modes. Now, the pictures will be how I got them, because it's not really makes sense to rearrange them. So we'll start here, because it's going to be a lot. Some of you've already seen, some things you have not seen, and this you have not seen, or you may have, but not in this scale, or grayscale, I should say, prototype. Now, you can see he has the spear longevity, whatever the hell they call it, Longius. He's got the little dagger, got the cannon. He's also got a Evangelion head. The mold that they're using is based on one of the movie Optimus Primes, I believe, that came out in 2017 or something like that. But as you can see here, it's perfect for the style and the build. It wouldn't, I know we had an Evangelion repaint of MP10 and there's the KO, but to get the more style, to make it look like a melding of the two, you kind of had to use this type of body, and you get the angry face that the Evangelion EVA 01 unit makes. Next are the Overgear stuff. Sorry, I can't read the kanji here. And you can see here, this is going to be Ironhide and I forgot the other guy's name. Anyway, so starting here, the Ironhide looks kind of to be like the same as his kind of like the movie. I see some elements of Energon. If you look at the face, that is very much like Energon. Because in Energon, I believe, but he wasn't called Ironhide, but they'll probably go with that. The truck mode sort of reminds me of his pickup truck, but with more wheels, like more weaponized, I should say. And he's going to be Overgear 01. And then we're going to have Overgear 02. And I believe it's going to be a new version of Blackout. So you can see here with the Blackout, he's kind of got it kind of gives you the Blackout, look from the back a little bit, but in the front, it's kind of like a cross between some of the Martin toys, almost like Whirl in a sense. It kind of gives me, but it does kind of give me that vibe. I don't know the sizes, how large it's going to be, but this is Overgear OG2, so I guess he'll be a Decepticon and Ironhide to be an Autobot. Next is the movie Masterpiece line that's coming up, the next series, which is then going to be the Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. And yeah, this does look good so far into the grayscale, and I know a lot of people are very happy to get back into the Masterpiece or the MPN line in general for the movie toys, because, hey, they need their representation too. And here's like a little mock-up of the robot mode and a robot mock-up of the vehicle mode. We didn't see it. We didn't have it transformed. I guess it's the static posed one, but there you go. And of course, it's going to be NPM next, NPM N-01. Next, we're going to see, of course, what we have already seen, but under what's going to be coming out under the car side. So first things first, the Soundwave will be TS18. He will come with the same thing, basically Studio Series 86 Soundwave, but he'll come in everything that's the same, just under the Japanese banner, under their numbering, which makes him TS18. Then over here to TS17, we have Movie 4 Nemesis Prime, which technically should be Movie 5, MV5, I guess, because that would be Movie 5, right? The Last Night. But as you can see here, he has the slightly darker gray, with the multicolored paint face, and he's supposed to have a new weapon. Next is the Barricade. I don't know his number. I think it's TS16. He has a more of a navy blue look, and he has some weapons. It looks nice. I like it. I'm digging it. Like I say, I gotta pick him up, but like I say, it's a lot. I'm covering right now. These guys, you just don't know how deep it goes. And of course, we have the Flying Handcuffs TS14. None other than the TF1 Black Arachnia. Now I want to say this, man, when they show off their prototypes and everything, why the car would be putting that thing on and make it look all nice and shiny and stuff like that. But there goes TF14. Like, all these are going to come out for them in 2026 as well. But they're also going to get TSEX. And I assume this will be Perceptor, of course, with Ramhorn and Ratbat. So since this is a Target exclusive, it gets the EX rarity at 8,800 yen. Interesting. That's very kind of high. But yeah, it's going to release in 2026. So, you know, go for that. Now, next we see none other than WINDCHARGER, and you know, everybody loves WINDCHARGER because we don't have a proper WINDCHARGER. And this will be TS15. Again, everything comes out for them 2026. Next, I believe this is the Studio Series Bumblebee movie. Bumblebee, this is the newer one, the one that is supposed to be better than the last one. This is listed as TS13, which they have this correct at movie 6. You know, of course, here's the most expensive figure in the room. And that's all around, including what you're going to get for the price quality. Well, the quality might be the same. It's, you know, but he's here. There's the mini cons there that formed the sword and everything. And he's got that, you know, I mean, I got to wait for a sale. And of course, oh my gosh, 1,480. Man, that 14,850 yen. That's like $100 over there. Oh my gosh, man. Takara's doing it too. Anyway, back to Delta Magnus, aka Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus, aka the Ultra Magnus from the movie before he got the festive red, white, and blue colors, the one we have now. He will be listed as C11. Next will be the original, which is C10 Ultra Magnus. Now, if you are again familiar with the first kind of like, it's like a trailer where they had him in the Diaclone colors, and, you know, it really was, and it also was animated as well. Next is my man Quick Strike, and you know I feel about him. I likes my Quick Strike, man. He one of my favorite characters from Beast Wars, man. I'm sorry, y'all. He just is. He's going to be Age of Primes number 26. You go, man. Next is going to be Jalopy, which he's been repainted quite a few times. So if you need this in this coloration, you can go to Japan and get it if you want. It's going to be released in 2026. His number will be AOTP 27, 4,400 yen. Next is Sideways, and I believe he's going to really sell in Japan as well. And I hope they do like the white repaint of his mass production units. Oh man, I've had to get two of them bad boys. Next is the Squiggly Prime, Quintus Prime, of course, that turns into that weird looking thing. You know, it reminds me of an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Now I'm gonna leave it right at that. Next is AOTP 24 Blast Off. And as you can see here, we see him. We are waiting for him. We are excited to get our Combaticons. He will be 4,400 yen. Yada, yada, yada. You see where we're going with this. Next is my man SURESHOT in the orange and yellow with the, well, Target Master and that face that looks like Megatron got a black helmet on. He's also 4,400 yen. He is AOTP number 25. Now we get to see MPG-17 stylized once again, one frame of him. I need to see more of him, Takara. But anyway, here you go. He's still the star of the show because I like him, you know. Next is the Master is, what is this now? 21, 20, 45, 19, I don't know. But here's Soundwave and there's Laserbeak. Now, why can't our Laserbeak kind of look more like that in the main line? But yes, this is MPG-19, 2020. He's coming out in 2026, 24,200 yen. Next is Grapple. You know, how many times we going to see this be repainted? But if you need, no, that's not Grapple, it's Hauler, because he never really existed, then go for it. And here he is. You know what I'm saying? And he is MPG-18, also 24,200 yen coming out 2026. So pretty much we've seen everything, but I think what most people want to see was the new stuff, mainly the OVERGEAR stuff, because that's going to be brand new molds, bringing new life to Transformers. We need this. I'm not going to go too extensive on these. I want to see more color pictures. I want to see where they're going with this, because if the OVERGEAR is correct, then MPG-17 should also be kind of not necessarily part of this. See, y'all need to go back in time. Do y'all remember alternators? Do you remember how MP1 was sold in America? A lot of people assumed when they got MP1 that they were all kind of part, and you know, because you got the American version from Walmart, They also sell the alternators if you weren't buying Binotech, because Binotech was, a lot of people didn't buy Binotech because the Takara versions, while nicer and with diecast, transforming those things were a nightmare, and the paint and the scratching of metal, all kind of stuff would happen. So a lot of people would go alternators because it was all plastic, had mostly the same as, its Japanese counterpart, but just less diecast and I think paint apps or something. But Prime, because he was so big and the cars themselves were so big in the alternators line, you could kind of have Prime as your leader and then have them sitting around. And I know they did come up with the red pickup truck version. There's very different versions of that. It's the Japanese version, American version. And there's like I don't know, it's like another version. There's the Nemesis Prime version. But all I'm saying is if this Overgear line comes out and they're not going to make another Prime with that, I'd say MPG-17 could probably be a part of that. Because remember, in this Overgear line, they're doing, different styles of the characters and melding them together. And that's the same thing they did with MPG-17. So yeah, I'm with it. I want to know more of the Overgear. The other stuff we've already seen, of course, those are givens to get. But what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing more news reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.